So, a bit of apology ahead of time before we get to recording. Last week we had some issues with our own life, whether it's person. Most of it was just personal scheduling, fatigue, or other things going on in our lives. And unfortunately, Kana can't be with us today. She's not feeling well either. Apparently, that's more than just typical headache. Apparently, she also possibly broke an ankle. So, Kana, from all of us, feel better. And from the NFL, fuck you. We have to do this on a Tuesday when games are still going on. Fuck you, COVID.
Ah, it's almost a blessing that we didn't cover any of the games last week because like that all of our predictions would have been rendered moot by like the time we uploaded it.
Yeah, pretty much. And I just ahead of time since we have two games going on right now, I left those blank. But the updated one will be up. But looking back to Week 14, I only lost 2 games.
Yeah, this was a thing that actually happened. Apparently at the Vegas, so work at a casino, like almost all of the favorites either won or covered, and won as well. So we got our asses handed to us at the casino.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah. Well, we have days like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, only this week. Actually, Week 14, I only had two losses. One of them was Washington, and the other was the Cardinals. The Cardinals one could have went other way. Yeah. What about this weekend? That can't be right. Why is the Cardinals red?
Wait, who did they play? They played the Lions, didn't they? That can't be right. That's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, it had to have been a close. Oh my God, they got blown out.
They're 13-point favorites, and they didn't even score 13 points.
Yeah, so I guess that goes into my winner and also kind of loser for the week, and that is the Detroit Lions.
And honestly, good for them. I heard from people at the stadium, it was just pure happiness. The Lions haven't had a win like that against a strong opponent in fucking eons. Because Stafford is terrible against actually good teams, so they never got one with Stafford. So,
so again, great job on that. Downside, they no longer have the number 1 pick next year.
You know what? Honestly, that's not even that bad of a deal because number 1, there isn't an elite quarterback coming out of this year's draft. If they want to go quarterback, they could probably get him at 2, but more than likely what they're going to end up doing is getting some combination of either getting one of the two of Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep, they are 1-2 right now. The number 1, according to Tankathon, is Aiden Hutchinson.
And honestly, I think they'd be happy with both. I think they like Kayvon a little bit more, but they're not going to turn down the Michigan kid.
Nah, of course not.
Okay,
and actually, I should have mentioned that, and because we couldn't do this last week, there are no more buys.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yep, the rest of the
16 games the rest of the way out.
Yep, and it's going to be a fun one. I mean, last week, just looking at the games, excuse me.
Did we miss the entire, firing saga of Urban Meyer?
I know.
There's almost too much.
I mean, the one that I didn't even know about, was kicking Josh Lambo, their star kicker.
The most accurate kicker in Jacksonville history. And Urban Meyer can't even bother to learn his name. He didn't bother to learn any of the specialist names. He either called them punter, kicker, long snapper, dipshit, the normal, positional things.
For crying out loud, at least Lou Holtz knew who was played on the Jets in '76.
And This is like going into Rich Kotite territory, my friend.
No. Look, Kotai was incompetent. That's one thing. This is on a whole different level.
Yeah. Okay, I take that back. This is like, there's only one other firing that I can think of in pro football that's this hilariously like over the toply crazy, and that's Bobby Petrino.
But here's the thing: Bobby Petrino resigned. Mid
Yeah, that's right. He just straight up peaced out, homie.
He peaced out for Arkansas.
That killer gig.
Yeah. So, congratulations, Urban Meyer. You joined the ranks of both Lou Holtz and Bobby Petrino as the only coaches to last less than an entire season, 13 games.
Yep. And at least Bobby Petrino had more wins.
At least Lou Holtz realized, like, you know what? No. Like, I realize I'm out of my league. I apologize.
Took up everybody's time.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the Jets cheer. That was an embarrassment.
What did he do?
Oh my god! You never heard of the Jets marching song?
Oh yeah, the JETS.
No. Oh no. There was another one that debuted on Monday Night Football.
Oh good.
I will post that later. I will show you, there's a clip of Alex Karras on Monday Night Football singing the Jets march. It is something.
Damn. All right. So I guess, like, before we get into it, I still got to do my winner and loser of the week. Yeah. How about this for my winner? Daniel Carlson, the Raiders kicker.
Oh yeah.
And my kicker. So he was with the Vikings for he actually got drafted by the Vikings for a kicker that's pretty surprising. He got cut after less than a season, and their special teams coordinator at the time, the Vikings special teams coordinator, is currently the Browns interim head coach while Kevin Stefanski is out with the COVID.
Huh.
So Daniel Carlson got his revenge on the guy who was on the team who cut him.
Huh.
How about that? Big winner for the week. And the loser, how about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
9-0. That was an ugly-ass game.
Oh, taking football back to 1937. Like, how do you not score a single point on the Saints?
That, like, honestly, I think that's more embarrassing than losing like 38-3.
That's just like, that's pathetic. Because literally all they had to do was score double-digit points, and they win. They couldn't even do that. And like, it's funny. I was saying before, the Cardinals were 13-point favorites, and they couldn't even score that many. Tampa Bay didn't even come close.
No.
Actually, neither team, like, Tampa Bay was an 11.5-point favorite, and neither team got to 11.5.
Ugh.
That's funny.
All right. Anyway, it's Christmas time, so let's get to the Christmas games.
It's Christmas.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Starting off on Thursday night, it's the 49ers taking on the Titans.
Man, the 49ers got kind of good all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Like, granted, they haven't beaten anybody good.
Not really.
Last 5 wins. They've won 5 straight against the Falcons, the Bengals in overtime. No, they lost to the Seahawks. I take that back. But then they beat the Vikings, and then they whooped the crap out of the Jaguars and the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've won 5 of 6, and there's maybe 1.5 quality wins in that bunch, and 1 kind of embarrassing loss.
Yeah, and now they're coming in. They're coming in to face the Titans, who just lost a nail biter against the Steelers.
But before that, they beat the Jaguars in Urban Meyer's final game, 20-0. Then they got their faces stomped by the Patriots. They lost to the Texans.
Yeah.
And then they barely beat the Saints. So what I'm getting at is they're both frauds.
Kind of, but 49ers, I think, are on the up and up. I think they're riding more of a hot streak than the Titans are.
Yeah, I'll say that much since they lost to the Texans.
That is true.
All right, yeah.
That being said, I think the Titans need to win more.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
if they lose this, then their season is spiraling.
Yeah, because if not, then guess it. Then the Colts are right behind them, and they figured out they figured out their offensive strategy. Just hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, I mean it's better than trying to rely on Carson Wentz. So, given that, but like. It's funny, like Jonathan Taylor over the last several weeks, his MVP odds have just been steadily rising.
Yep.
Like he's not gonna win it because if Derrick Henry couldn't even get a single MVP vote after a 2,000-yard, 17 touchdown season, then sorry, Jonathan.
Yeah.
But congratulations on your Offensive Player of the Year award.
That said, I'm going to the Titans. I think they desperately need to win, and I think we're going to get it here.
I think I'm going to go with the 49ers just because, like, the Titans, they haven't been the same since Derrick Henry. They need him back, and they might be getting him back. Like, they're talking about maybe he'll be ready by week 18.
Okay.
Yeah, which would be a game against the Texans, I believe.
Yeah.
So, nice little tune-up.
Before you get... round, yeah.
Yeah, for the wild card round.
All right. Anyway, moving on. It's the
Christmas... Oh, by the way, since Kana isn't here, Voice flipped a coin for all of her picks.
Yes, and she flipped for the 49ers.
All right. That ain't bad.
All right, next, the Christmas games. I think this is the first Saturday we've actually had like Christmas game. I mean, I know Christmas is usually designated for NBA because that's where you have from east to the west. It's all the All-Star games. So you have, I think, just gonna quick check that. What would be?
I had them all somewhere.
NBA 12-25. Let's see. Knicks facing the Hawks. Bucks taking on the Celtics. 5 o'clock is the Warriors Suns. Nets Lakers, and then the Mavericks and the Jazz. I think all of them really good games.
But yeah, so some of those games might have got COVIDed. But
possibly. Well, I know NHL's delaying it until after the 26th.
Yeah, that's smart. And like, yeah, just the Nets are getting inundated. Like, it's funny, they basically called up Kyrie and were just like, we need warm bodies.
Like,
and then 12 hours later, he's in COVID protocol.
Yay! Not that warm. It's like, we need warm bodies. Not that warm.
Too warm.
All right. Anyway, let's talk. All right. So, speaking of COVID protocols, Browns taking on the Packers. First game.
Oh, poor Browns. Who are they starting? Nick Mullins?
God, that's a good
game.
Nothing. Just how many people were out? Like 27 people.
Oh, it was in the 20s. I know that for sure. Like they were posting it on ESPN a couple days ago. There's like all three of the really big ones: the Rams, the football team, and the Browns all had more than 20 cases, and 2 of them had at least 10 starters. So they all got big fucked.
And they're going into Lambeau on Christmas. And it's going to be cold.
It's going to be bad. Granted, by then, they might have at least some of their players out of COVID protocol. I remember that Mullins only, like, they only just missed out on getting Mayfield and Case Keenum back. So they might be able to get their actual starters back before then, provided that they don't, get another big wave of it, which at this point feels like almost an inevitability. Like, this Omicron ain't nothing to fuck with.
Right. I mean, again, looking at from what I've seen, good news is it's not as severe. The bad news is it's more communicable.
Yeah, and if anybody has ever played Plague Inc., Mayday. That's how it starts. You ever play Plague Inc.?
I think I played like a Flash version of it.
Okay, so basically, the easiest way to spread this shit is to make it not very lethal, but very contagious. And then once everybody's got it, boom! Give them the liver failure.
Oh, God.
I
mean, thankfully, the vaccines vaccines are doing what they should do. So, again, we at the Haymakers recommend everybody get vaccinated. From what I understand,
I'm getting my booster shot.
Yep,
I'm getting my booster shot in a couple of days.
Awesome. Yep. From what I understand, the Moderna vaccine is working the strongest against the Omicron variant.
I only have. Well, I took the Pfizer's for both of my first 2 shots.
There's some debate about the booster in regards to like the additional antibodies you get. But anyway, talking about football, Packers are doing really, really well.
Browns are not.
No, Packers are winning.
So we're actually recording this like still while the games are going on. So the Browns aren't playing right now. The Browns just lost.
They played yesterday.
I talked about this. Ow. That was loud. But yeah, Packers are gonna win and probably cover because, like, I think the Packers are the best team in the league at covering the spread.
Let me checking on the DraftKings because I haven't gone there in a bit.
Well, I got this off of Barstool Sportsbook.
Yep. Current spread -7 for favor of the Packers.
-7?
Yep.
Ooh, wow. In Lambeau. That seems low. That feels like a line that, like, granted, if Baker's back by then that makes some sense. But that feels like a line that should be closer to 9.
Well,
here it is. So the Packers, they're tied for the lead with they're the best covering percentage at 78.6%. I think that means like 11 out of their 14 games so far they've covered the spread.
Okay.
They're tied with the Cowboys, and they're well out in front of the rest. The next closest is only 64%.
I see.
So if you're looking for covers, take the Packers and take the Cowboys.
All right. And Kana flipped on the Browns.
Oof.
So,
and if you're wondering about like the flip side of that, there are 3 teams tied for the worst cover percentage: the Jaguars, the Jets, and the Bears.
Oh my God. I was not expecting the Bears.
Oh, trust me, the Bears have been sneaky dog shit this year, and we don't even have a first-round pick next year.
I know. I
have depression.
That goes to the Giants.
Anyway,
second.
28.6%.
All right. Anyway, second of the Christmas games, Colts Cardinals.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Barstool has them as a pick'em.
DraftKings has it might as well be a pick'em. It's -1 in favor of the Cardinals at home.
That feels weird. Like, that feels like a line that was made like 4 weeks ago. Like. Yeah. The Colts are the better team right now, right?
I'm thinking so because I know they got the Cardinals got Kyler and D-Hop back, but
D-Hop was not at the Lions game.
He wasn't.
No, he was not. They said before the game, basically Kyler Murray's production just falls off a cliff if he doesn't have DeAndre Hopkins, and they didn't have DeAndre Hopkins for the Lions game. So
So, any updates regarding that?
I'm looking that up right now,
Because I really don't
but
want.
I think the last time I heard he's out until the playoffs.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my goodness. They're saying could be back for the NFC Championship game.
Oh, he's not. Oh, the Cardinals are gonna make it.
No.
Oh, I mean, look, I like Christian Kirk is okay. James Conner has been doing really good for the run game, but I mean,
They
look,
need him.
I mean, nothing compares to just Jonathan Taylor just running over offensive line, defensive lines and going through through midfield.
Yeah, and it's weird because besides you touched on it a little bit, but besides D Hop, they still have AJ Green, who's in the region of his prime. He's not that far removed from it. They've still got Christian Kirk, and Rondale Moore's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Zach Ertz.
All right, I forgot they got Zach Ertz.
Yeah, you would think that this would be a team that could handle losing their top receiver, even just for a little bit, but not. Like, he goes, and it feels like the Cardinals' offense goes with him.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I put some money down on the Colts because that feels weird.
Yeah, I think Colts take this, and I think I'm just gonna go quick to the NFL playoff predictor because if they win, let's see, make sure I get the standings correct. Current standings. Please load. There we go. Because if the Colts win, let's see, right? Colts win.
I know they have the top wild card spot right now.
Yeah, if the Colts win and the Titans lose, they're still the top wild card, but the Titans would still have to contend with the Dolphins and I put that in the wrong. Because if they lose. Yeah, because then they'd still have to contend with the Dolphins and the Texans, which it could go either way. But a loss to the Dolphins could hurt them.
Okay, so I'm looking at the AFC wildcard picture, and it is fucking hilarious because right now the order is Indy at 8-6, the Chargers at 8-6, and Buffalo at 8-6 are the three wildcard teams. Mm-hmm. Behind them are the Ravens at 8-6. The Steelers at 7-6-1, and then the Raiders, Dolphins, Browns, and Broncos all at 7-7.
Okay, I wanted to put this on last week, but I wanted to point out how big of a drop the AFC is. Like how competitive everyone is for the first 13 spots, and then 14, 15, 16 are the worst teams in the league.
Pretty much, yeah. Because I feel like the Lions are better than all three of these teams. The record might not show it. They are.
Yeah.
At least the Lions have hope.
Hope that they'll get a couple wins next year when they play the AFC East.
Yeah. Oh, did we all take the Colts?
Yes, we're all taking the Colts.
Yeah. So speaking of Lions.
Yeah, Lions Falcons first game on December 26th.
Okay, so man, they're really gonna make me want to pick the Falcons because it's just like the Lions aren't gonna just magically like turn the corner, are they?
I mean they're still eliminated from the playoffs, right?
Yes, they were the first. No, they were not the first team eliminated. I don't think.
No, the first one was the Texans.
Right. Which is weird because I think they were still technically ahead of the Jaguars in the standings for a bit. So. But, like, there's no chance that they make the playoffs. I think the best record that they could possibly get is 5-11-1. Are they going to start aiming that way? Because, like, we've said before, the Lions head coach, like, that the Lions believe in Dan Campbell.
Yeah, I think they can, and hopefully they can get some good good draft capital out of next year.
Yeah,
because honestly, like if they get some quality wideouts to go alongside Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown is the fucking real deal, though. Jared Goff has COVID.
Oh, darn.
Darn.
Well, poop.
And the drop off is, I think the next one up was Tim Boyle, and we saw him in action, and oof.
Ugh, okay, yeah. I was like, yeah. In that case, it's like if that's the case, yeah, I'm changing my pick. Give me 1 second.
Hey, what is this thing changing on the spreadsheet? What does that mean?
I changed last time. It's like, wait, Tim Boyle's playing? Okay, no. No, nope, Falcons are winning.
Nope. Not trusting him. Like, they might cover, but they won't win.
Ugh. Watch, we're wrong and Kana gets the win.
Oh, yeah. Kana flipped the Lions. Which, honestly, if there's ever a time, and if there's ever a time to start getting on the Lions bandwagon, it's now. I just can't, because I already made the moral obligation to never take the Lions. Right. Although that might start biting me in the ass at some point. But I'll take the Falcons for right now.
Okay. All right, moving on. It is the
Falcons by 6, by the way.
I think so. Where are you? 5.5 with DraftKings. Anyway, let's moving on. Rams taking on the Vikings.
Oh, are the Rams frauds?
I don't think
Rams frauds. They might be.
No, they beat. Well, hang on. They beat the Cardinals last week.
No, it'd have to be 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
right? Because last week they lost to the Cardinals. Lost to the Lions.
Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, Rams beat the Cardinals. The previous week, they blew out the Jaguars, and then
lost to the Packers.
And then they lost a close game against the Packers.
And then they lost a blowout to the 49ers, and then lost to the Titans.
Honestly, after that loss, I think they're starting to come back.
Yeah, either that or they're playing teams that are even bigger frauds.
Well, yeah,
like
the Vikings.
Playing the Cardinals without D-Hop. They're playing a team that was coached by Urban Meyer, which I guess wouldn't make them frauds because they were exactly as shitty as you would expect, but I digress. And now this week they're playing the Vikings, who just lost to the, or not just lost, but have lost to the, Lions. Words.
Yeah, and their win, win against the Bears is just saying that the Bears are worse.
They are. I can promise you that they're worse.
Yeah. Ugh. That being said, I'm going to take the Rams over the Vikings. I did pick the Vikings a couple weeks ago. Was it 14? I think I picked them 2 weeks in a row, and I think I won that one. Yeah, I had them beat the Steelers, and then this week I had them beat the Bears. I'm the only one that picked.
It should be noted.
I'm the only one that picked the Vikings over the Bears.
That feels weird.
I know.
I feel like I should have. You know what? I probably just didn't trust the Vikings. I trust the Vikings less than I trust the Bears.
Ouch. Which is weird because they're as of now, they're 7th in the playoff standings.
Yes, I still don't trust them. And you can't make me.
Don't worry. They're gonna be if they make the playoffs, they're gonna be playing on Nickelodeon.
Freaking Kirk Cousins is gonna win MVP.
Oh no.
Also, it should be noted Adam Thielen is out.
Yep.
For that game.
All right. I picked Rams. Are you taking the Rams as well?
Yep, I'm going Rams.
And kind of flipped for the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. Anyway, next it's one of the last Tank Bowls, I think.
Da.
Yeah, because I think what the last one is what Texans and Jags in week 18, I think.
Probably, yeah.
But yes, Jaguars taking on the Jets, the number 1 pick versus the number 2 pick.
Oh boy.
part of me wanted to go to this game just because I wanted to see Trevor Lawrence versus Zach Wilson.
Mm-hmm. It don't get no shittier than this.
Oh God, I don't know if this is gonna be like the worst game of the year, or this is gonna be one of the best quarterback duels.
I don't know. I really don't know. Every time I see two teams that are this terrible go against each other, I always just hope that we get like a repeat of that one game in 2009, but that feels more like a once in a lifetime fluke. This game's probably going to suck balls.
I know. What's weird is this is like the first time in a while that I'm actually picking the Jets to win.
Wow.
The last time I picked the Jets to win was against, I think, the Falcons.
Wow. That was back in week 5.
Yeah, after that...
You didn't even take them against the Texans?
No, I didn't trust them. I trusted them to lose against the Texans.
And
now I have a realization, you know what? Like, the Jaguars are in shambles. Like, we at least have a semblance of an offense.
Correct.
Our secondary is actually making picks. Thank you, Ashton Davis and Brendan Eccles, for those 2 picks.
Weren't those like the first picks all season by Jets cornerback?
Ashton Davis or Brendan Eccles?
I do. There was one team that got their first like interception, and it was off a pick 6.
It wasn't the Jets because they had I think Jonathan Franklin Myers got an interception against the Bengals.
Oh, okay. There was some team that was like that. I'll look at them.
But no, the Jets are, I think, last in interceptions though.
First interception of the season.
With like 4. But yeah, I think that was our literal first pick 6 in like the longest time. That being said, like I honestly don't know what's gonna happen because what happened with the Jags this week? They lost to, where are you? Week 15. They lost to the Texans, and I'm just seeing what James Robinson did. 18 for 75, 1 touchdown. I mean, the Jets can hold Trevor Lawrence, given that we're actually stopping the pass now.
True.
I'm worried. I just want our defensive line to hold up, and actually stop them from running. So
also the Jags have the number 1 overall pick right now, so
they're gonna get they need more than just like defensive help though.
Yeah, they need defensive help and offensive help and probably special teams help. Other than that, they're fine.
What was that thing? What was that thing that the Tampa's coach from the expansion league?
How do you feel about the execution of your offense? I'm all for it.
It's like
that's classic.
We couldn't run the ball, but we made up for it by not tackling.
That's good too.
But yeah, I'm taking the Jets for what might be the final time this year.
Does it matter? Does it really matter who I pick? We're all gonna die someday anyway.
Well, Connor's taking the Jags.
Yeah. So I shouldn't feel bad that the Jags aren't getting picked by anybody to the Jets. You know what? I feel like you've talked me into taking the Jets. Like they've at least got some semblance of defense right now, and I don't trust Trevor Lawrence as far as I could throw him, and I'm not strong enough to throw him. So
which is sad because he didn't throw a single touchdown last week.
He hasn't thrown a touchdown in like the last. I think he's thrown like 1 in the last 7 games.
Zach Wilson has more.
Urban Meyer.
Zach Wilson has more touchdowns on the run. Damn.
Like, Urban Meyer, if he would have stayed there any longer, he would have ruined him.
Yeah.
And I'm not convinced that he hasn't yet.
Oh, jeez. So, I call out to both Eric Bieniemy and Brian Daboll. Like, if you want to take the job, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving on.
Do you have Miracle Worker on your resume?
I worked with Patrick Mahomes. Good enough.
We'll take it.
All right, moving on.
We have something like that. Here's Trevor Lawrence. This is not like that.
Okay. All right, moving on. Giants taking on the Eagles.
Oh, god damn it.
Currently, the Eagles are currently playing. Current score, they are currently winning. We don't know what happens until later, but they are currently winning. No, Giants.
Which is crazy because... What?
Oh, no, continue.
I was just saying, like, at first, the Washington was up 10-0, but at this point, Philadelphia has scored 17 unanswered.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to 2 Jalen Hurts rushing touchdowns. I got him on my fantasy team!
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. When in doubt, trust the running quarterback.
And meanwhile, the New York Giants, Daniel Jones is out for the rest of the year.
Yep, so here's Mike Glennon. Actually, it might not even be him because he got benched at the end of the last game. They might be looking to Jake Fromm State Farm.
Oh, yes, Jake Fromm. I forgot. Yeah, I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Giants, I wish you the best of luck, but Eagles got this one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. Like, I was really hoping that, like, Gardner Minshew would be making this start, and then I'd feel way better about this pick, but no. Even with Jalen Hurts, he can beat the Giants.
Yes. All right, moving on. The rematch from 2 weeks ago. Bills-Patriots.
Oh, no.
Um,
Hopefully it won't be like 40 degrees and like winds going at 60 miles an hour.
Checking the temperature for Boston right now, or at least what it's supposed to be for Boston. Let's check. Oh, by the way, if you're I'm looking at on weather.com, the cursor is a Christmas tree. That's cute.
Ah, how lovely.
All right, Boston.
It should be favored. Patriots are favored by 2.5.
Yep, and the forecast, 38, not terrible.
You know, for Boston on Christmas, that's not bad.
Huh.
Well, rather Boston on Boxing Day.
Yeah, Boston on Boxing Day.
Never understood what Boxing Day actually meant.
It's a Canadian holiday.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bills want some revenge,
and I don't think they'll get it. I'm taking the Pats.
Me and Connor are taking the Bills.
Yeah, it's hard enough to beat the Patriots on the road, like at your own home. Like trying to beat them in Foxborough, that's going to be just a whole other can of worms.
Dolphins did it.
Dolphins do that every year. Well, no, Dolphins win in Miami.
Yeah, they win at Hard Rock.
Yeah. Did they win already against the Patriots this season?
Yeah, the first game of the year.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So you're taking the Pats?
Yeah, I'm still going to take the Pats.
All right.
Because, like, you can't bet against them too many times.
All right. Next game. Oh, boy. Ravens-Bengals. Are the Ravens in trouble?
I'm going to say yes. Like, they need to stop getting cute with their fucking play calling. Like, okay, so let's think about this for a second. Let's say you have just tied the game, or at least projected to tie the game with a touchdown, and a extra point wins, or extra point sends you to overtime. Like, even if they get the 2-point conversion, they have a 1-point lead with 30-something seconds left, and Aaron Rodgers is on the other side.
Yeah.
How many times have we seen that story where Aaron Rodgers drives them down the field in 30 seconds and kicks the game-winning field goal? I genuinely don't understand that logic. take the field goal and hope to God that Aaron Rodgers wants to take it to overtime.
Yes.
Like that is what we call getting too cute.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, the previous week, what did they do? Man.
There was some other shenanigans involving 2-point conversions the previous week. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm looking at week 14. Did they have a bye week 14?
No, they played the Browns.
Oh yeah, that they. Oh right, they failed to do the comeback, and then the previous week they lost to the Steelers.
Yeah, and it involved. Okay, so at one point they were down 24-3. Then they kicked 2 field goals to make it 24-9, and then on their they missed a 2-point conversion in the fourth quarter that would have made it 24-17, which I actually agree with that idea, but I think they just fucked up the execution or something.
Yeah, and their last win was against the Browns in week 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're in trouble, and not having Lamar is only going to make it worse. Now, granted, he was a game-time decision last week, so there's probably a better chance that he'll be playing this week than it was last week. So I'm going to take the Ravens, but I don't feel great about it.
Betting lines is in favor of the Bengals this week.
That's dangerous.
-2.5.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I'm actually going to take the Bengals.
Okay.
And Kana has flipped for the Ravens.
All right. I feel okay about this.
All right. Next one. Do we just say what it is and then just skip?
Which
Chargers,
who are they playing?
Chargers, Texans.
Chargers.
Chargers. There you go.
Yeah, and Kana lucked out and got the Chargers too. We say this, but the Texans are coming off a win, so
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's no chance. The Chargers are good. The Texans are not. I say that as if we know anything about this season, but I digress.
Okay, next, the last of the 1 o'clock games. Maybe better luck this time. Buccaneers taking on the Panthers. Buccaneers lost 9-0.
Hey, Bucks, what the fuck? Also, Tom Brady can just walk over to the opposing team's head coach and tell him to go fuck himself, and he doesn't get anything. Whereas Cassius Marsh can't, just stares at at the opposing team, and the referees hip check him and call him for, oh, I'm never getting over that.
No.
Not. They didn't even give Tom Brady a 4-game suspension. I thought they loved doing that.
Anyway, Panthers lost 31-14 last week. They got destroyed by the Bills.
Yeah, I don't know. I get the idea of bringing back Cam Newton, but bringing back Cam Newton was a shitty idea done by dumb people.
Put in PJ Walker.
They might need PJ Walker more at kicker. He was so Zane Gonzalez tore I don't know if he tore something, but he injured himself in a pregame warm-up, and they basically started just. I like to think that the situation looked something like in the movies where the pilot and the co-pilot lose consciousness or something, and they call it to the back. By the way, does anybody in the cabin know how to fly a plane?
Oh, from Airplane?
Yeah. And everybody panics. They're just punching nuns or whatever.
And all of a sudden, just one, and then just one person is just naked in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is there. It's weird. I need to go watch that movie again.
It's a great movie, but anyway, Bucks over Panthers.
Yes, Bucks over Panthers.
Yep, everyone taking Bucks. All right, next.
Kind of once again got lucky. Oh fuck.
Yeah, 4 o'clock game. Bears taking on the Seahawks.
So
Sorry.
Your predictions don't make me any happier about this.
I will. Okay, here's the thing. I'm only picking one team because I want the other team to lose so they can get a better draft pick.
That's the thing. Neither of these two teams have their first round pick.
I know.
Oh yeah, the Seahawks have the Jets, or the Jets have the Seahawks pick.
Jets have the Seahawks pick. Bears have the Giants.
Wait,
Giants.
Wait, is this technically Tank Bowl?
Yeah, technically. it's a matter to see who gets that earlier second pick.
Yeah, tanking for the 33rd overall pick. Oh yeah, I'm tanking for Desmond Ridder.
Well, no, well, it's a matter of tanking for us. It's either going to be Kyle Hamilton or that really good inside offensive lineman from I think Georgia.
Owanu, something like that.
I believe.
Oh no, Linderbaum.
Is that the guy's name?
Yeah. Is he from Iowa?
No, it was. Yeah, Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa. Yes.
Yeah, I started doing my own mock draft at some point, and then I got through the first 8 picks, and then I accidentally clicked off the screen, and then I lost all my progress, and then I was just like, well, fuck that, I guess. I can't tell you how many videos I've lost to that.
Yeah, currently the mock drafts with Tankathon has the Giants with the Bears pick. Honestly, if the Bears win, the picks are gonna switch. But either way, it's Evan Neal, offensive tackle, and Kyle Hamilton, safety.
That works, honestly, because Evan Neal is a destroyer.
Yeah,
holy shit.
It's all a matter of is it going to be the Giants' actual pick or the Giants' pick taken from the Bears?
Right. If I could get Evan Neal, I would take that because he looks like he's going to be so fucking good, man.
Yeah. But anyway,
meanwhile we have we're on pace to have the 38th overall pick, and we can get Kyler Gordon. Yes. Kyler Gordon, anyone?
Quarterback
anyone?
Washington.
Bueller.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm taking the Bears because I want the Seahawks to have that pick move up for us.
And I'm taking the Seahawks because fuck you.
And Connor's got the Bears.
Of course she does.
All right, next, this could actually be a pretty good game. Broncos taking on the Raiders.
Yeah, the Broncos are kind of starting. Wait, let me make sure of that before I say something stupid.
Teddy Bridgewater was carted off the field.
Yes, that was rough, and it was weird. It was one of those things where, he landed kind of on his face, but it didn't look like the worst kind of landing in the world.
So he might be under concussion protocol though. So good luck with Drew Lock.
Yeah. I don't want to compare this to something where someone actually, died, but the Dale Earnhardt crash, it looked really innocuous.
Oh.
And he landed on it, he hit the wall, and then there goes his spine. But
well, that wasn't just the crash; it just the seatbelt failed.
Yeah, because he didn't have his a head and neck restraint because he was vehemently opposed to it. He thought it was a noose, which is not the craziest line of thinking in the world, but there you go.
Yeah.
But I was just relating it to that because of the innocuousness of it. It looked kind of like just a normal falling on your face, which we've all done that.
Yeah.
And he needed a cart for that. So I don't know about the Raiders, though. Raiders are weird.
The entire AFC West is weird.
It is. So they beat the Browns last week on a last-second field goal.
Yeah.
Then they lost. Before that, they lost to the Chiefs, lost to the football team, beat Dallas, lost to Cincy, lost to KC, lost to the Giants. This team is weird. and streaky and weird. I'm taking the Broncos.
I'm taking the Raiders.
Like, I know it's Drew Lock, or at least it might be Drew Lock. Like they might not have Teddy for that, but oof.
All right.
I trust the Raiders less.
All right. Moving on. Steelers taking on the Chiefs.
Oh, this would all be easier if the Steelers weren't going to the Super Bowl.
How are they still in this?
Because the AFC is a clusterfuck. A clusterfuck where everyone is 500.
Except for the bottom 3 teams.
Pretty much. And the top 3 teams. Like, the top 3 teams in the AFC by conference.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's just do playoffs. Yeah. There's 3 teams that have 9 wins or more, and then 3 teams that have 11 losses or more. Everybody else is basically the same. So it's Steelers, Chiefs. Chiefs have the top seed right now in the AFC.
Yes.
Which has been the kiss of death lately. I'm taking the Steelers.
I'm keeping the Chiefs.
This feels like a game where the Steelers pull one out of their ass, and then like the last couple of weeks of the season, they blow it and miss the playoffs. Got to give them hope and then snatch it all away.
Oh, so like last year.
Yes, exactly. You read the script. I love it.
All right. Anyway, Kana's got the Steelers as well.
That works.
All right. Next.
This
Sunday night
will be interesting.
Sunday Night Football. Washington taking on the Cowboys. Cowboys, have they clinched the division?
No. The only team that has clinched a playoff spot is the Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay mother-loving Packers.
That's it. Not even the Chiefs at the top seed of the AFC have clinched. Like, that is wild. And the what you call it? Green Bay played Sunday or Monday night, I think.
They played Sunday afternoon.
It did. Okay. So it still even took a little while to get the very first team to clinch a playoff spot.
Yeah. And currently the Cowboys have the number 2 seed.
Mm-hmm. So right now the football team, they're starting who at quarterback? I know it's somebody because it can't be nobody.
It's not Heineke. It's the other guy. Crap! I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
Garrett Gilbert.
Yes.
He's playing right now. How's he doing? Let's find that out. I know they also signed Jordan Ta'amu. XFL legend Jordan Ta'amu.
Currently 10 for 18, 112 yards.
No touchdowns, no picks.
The only touchdown was by Antonio Gibson.
Damn it! I had the Washington the Washington plus 6.5. It's 17-10.
Yeah.
Damn it! Score literally anything, please. I'll even take a defensive 1-point safety at this point. God damn it.
I'm glad that the Washington did okay, but I think with this is the I think I'm more trusting the Cowboys.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Cowboys have been legitimately good this year. Trayvon Diggs got pick number 10, so although it was against Mike Glennon, so he should get half credit. But still, I think the franchise record for them is 11, so he's there. Let me make sure on that. Cowboys interception record. Yep, with 3 games left in the season, Diggs has a great chance to tie the Cowboys franchise record of 11 interceptions by, any guesses?
not Larry Brown. I'm gonna say Deion Sanders.
Everson Walls.
70s.
I don't know how you were gonna get that.
70s.
81.
81. Okay. Oh, geez, of course. Like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, in that case, how about them Cowboys? They get to win.
Oh yeah. I could. I don't see this football team beating the Cowboys. If they had Heineke, maybe, but no, not with Garrett Gilbert.
All right, finally, I initially wrote this off as a dud, but now I'm kind of interested to see this. Dolphins taking on the Saints.
Man, all that Taysom Hill does is win.
Dolphins are on a I think a 5-6 game win streak.
I think it's 6.
Yeah,
they were 1-7 at one point, and they fought back to 500.
They're on a 6-game win streak.
You love to see it. I think they can make the playoffs, which I really should have made a bet about that because, like, I was looking at them last week, and it was like plus 5,000 odds, like 50-1. So I really should have got on there because those odds are only going to get better and better because they got a cupcake schedule the rest of the way. It's well, actually, I take that back.
No, because
that's kind of hard.
No, because
they have the Saints, they have the Titans, and then they have their guaranteed win against the Patriots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not ready to like end this fantasy season for the Dolphins just yet. Like I'm going for the Dolphins. I think they can pull this shit out of their ass.
In that case, I am taking the Saints just to be contrarian.
I mean, dude, Taysom Hill just wins. That's what he does.
That is true. I mean, he doesn't get a lot. He doesn't get that well. He doesn't do too well as far as QBR, but he gets wins.
QBR is for nerds. Like,
what do you think I am?
Oh, right. Fair enough. Good counterpoint, sir. Good counterpoint.
Okay, so this is a little added thing for you here. So we mentioned the about Lou Holtz, and there was something that Lou Holtz did in 1976 regarding the Jets, and this is it, Nikki.
Okay, so you timestamp this and everything?
Yes.
All right, let's see here.
Here we go.
When the game acts like men, we're together, win or lose. New York Jets keep rolling along. Isn't that terrific? And the bottom is, and wherever we go, we'll let the critics know that the Jets are here to stay. Which really will excite some of the old...
someone gave him that card like 15 seconds before that and said, hey, make a song out of this.
Thank you very much. Let me turn to the gift.
That it's bad.
And then Howard Cosell is just like, let me turn it over to Frank Gifford. And he's just shoving Alex out of the shot. He's just like, get the fuck off of my television. I am Howard Cosell, and I will not have this happen on my Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, that was the Jets, like, rah-rah chant that Lou Holtz decided to create for the Jets.
Well, Lou, you tried. Alex can't say the same about you.
Oh, yeah. I think that does it for week 16, and from all of us at the Haymakers, enjoy your holidays, enjoy your football, enjoy family, because we're only 2 weeks away to the end of the year. Two more weeks from the start of the playoffs. Oh my God, we're 2 weeks away from the playoffs.
Yeah, provided that COVID doesn't cancel the rest of the season. Good night, everybody.